What does not kill us makes us stronger is perhaps one of the most famous sayings by German philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche. To understand the beliefs of Nietzsche, I'm going to break his philosophy down into 4 ideas. 1. Accept your envy. A dominant part of Nietzsche's teachings was that each person must accept themselves entirely. A part of accepting ourselves is owning up to our envy, because envy is a big part of life. We should not be ashamed of envy, but instead use it as a guide to what we want. If you envy a great chef, then perhaps you should work towards enhancing your culinary skills. By the way, he gave a term to those you envy, an Übermensch, which means an overman or superman. Fight for what you want despite taking risks, because it is within conquering these risks that you achieve what you want. What does not kill you will make you stronger. 2. Don't be a Christian. Being a Christian will scorn you for your envy. It will scorn you for these feelings of weakness, because that's exactly what it means to be a Christian in the eyes of Nietzsche. Weak. A part of a herd that is too inept to strive for greatness. So, they developed a system of denial where they denounced what they desired but were too weak to fight for, while they praised what they did not necessarily want but happened to have. Weakness became goodness. Submission became obedience. Sexlessness became purity, and the inability to take revenge became forgiveness. All in this idea that Christianity is Sklavenmoral, or a slave morality. This is a critique that demonstrates how Christianity has taught us a self-hatred, to deny ourselves, to turn weakness into strength, mostly targeted at the lower members of society. This critique does not tell us to be critical of the weak, but instead just not to be obsessed with the triumphs of the weak. This is a herd happiness, and we are capable of so much more. We should focus on those who are successful, the Übermensch, those who are driving civilization towards greatness. 3. Existence is magnificent. Don't drink alcohol. Alcohol was hated by Nietzsche for the very same reasons he critiqued Christianity. There have been 2 great narcotics in European civilization: Christianity and alcohol. There's nothing on this, I just wanted it to be obvious that that was a quote. They numb the pain and suggest that life and situations are adequate just as they are, removing the drive to change our lives for the better. Both Christianity and alcohol leave us feeling satisfied. How little you know of human happiness, you comfortable people! The key to life is to live dangerously. Just wanted to give another quote. Nietzsche devised a thought experiment meant to inspire us to analyze every decision we make in our lives so that we can live it to the fullest. If a demon were to whisper in your ear that you must live your life as lived time and time again throughout eternity, through all the pain and all the greatness, would you fall to the ground and gnash your teeth and curse that demon? Or would you say that he was a god and say that his utterances are divine? This thought experiment is now known as the eternal recurrence of the same. Despite failure and hardships, Nietzsche urges us that we should appreciate these experiences the same as we would cherish success and happiness. There is a beauty in the whole. Love the choices you make so that you can embrace life completely, overcoming any hardship. Become Selbstüberwindung, or self-overcoming. Number 4. God is dead. God is dead, and he remains dead, for we have killed him. That's the last one, I swear. This is not a celebration. We have killed that which gives our lives meaning. The end of widespread religious belief is nothing to cheer about. Religious belief is helpful for allowing us to cope with the problems of life. Without a widespread belief in God, there is no authority to the moral values that dictate society and have been dictating society for 2,000 years. We are condemned to create our own values in a vacuum of meaning. Nietzsche believed that the gap left by religion should be filled with culture. Art, music, literature, philosophy, all of these should replace scripture. Nietzsche believed that society was also killing culture. His primary example of this was how universities were killing the humanities by turning them into dry academic exercises instead of using them how they were meant to be, a guide to life and moral education. Society can be transformed through the inspiration and success of a collective experience. One person does not change the world, but a collective following the ideologies of an Übermensch does. Being an Übermensch is not a physical or a biological concept, but it is somebody who is no longer reliant on the external, inauthentic goals set by parents or religion or whatever. One of these supermen sets goals for humanity and then drives those around them to follow this vision, bringing an end to Nietzsche's story. Towards the end of his life, he completely lost his mental sanity. His sister housed him, but for her own personal gain, as Nietzsche's work took on a life of its own, gaining popularity and quite the widespread following. His sister would hold parties for his followers where she would parade him like a circus sideshow or a zoo animal, and would even publish his writings and private notebooks as published works. She would even edit them for the sake of publishing, and she had a very specific agenda in mind. She would edit her brother's work to reinforce and confirm the ideas of the growing Nazi regime. This perverted version of Nietzsche's work grew so popular with Hitler and his followers that they praised this twisted form of Nietzsche's ideology. In his prime, Nietzsche knew and would say that bad would be done in his name, but he would be sick. He would be appalled if he knew the life his work would take on after his death. But I feel like he would take some comfort in knowing that, at least on a global scale, what did not kill us made us stronger. Thank you. Is Sklavenmoral, or a slave. I keep wanting to say molarity. I'm a science teacher. I'm a chemistry teacher. I keep wanting to say molarity, but it's not molarity. It's not the concentration of moles per liter of solution. It's not molarity. It's morality. Alright, let's try it again. Nietzsche devised a thought experiment meant to inspire us, to analyze every action and decision we make in life, so that we can make the best of it. Yes? Come here.
I didn't realize you were recording, I'm sorry.
Come here.
Where, what?
Come here.
Why?
Come here.
Why?
Just do it. I want you on here.
You want me on here? No.
Yeah, come here.
I'm in fair garb. No.
I don't care. You just poke your head in. Come on. Come here. Because I want you to. Come here. I'll move some of the stuff. Come here. Rachel! She's getting segment.
I'm gonna get into the ways with the cat.
Okay.
She says no.
Hello. Come over, like, right here.
Hi. Did you have me?
Come here, segment. Oh, hey, kitty.
So I'm done an hour earlier than I'm supposed to.
Yeah.
Because we ran out of coupons.
Lovely. Quote unquote.
It's not busy. Okay, we're asking the same people. So I have a ton of coupons if you want them. Take them to class with you.
Nice. Oh. Nietzsche devised a thought experiment meant to inspire us to analyze every action and decision